Thank you everyone for all the solid advice. I wanted to share what I've done so far, not just for myself, but in case anyone else needs a reference for cutting contact with someone. First off, I logged myself out of our Apple TV and Xbox. Then, I canceled the Wi-Fi I paid for and returned the modem to the carrier. I also removed my payment information from our utilities account. Next, I packed up all my sauces, spices, and cooking oils, leaving only dried rosemary behind. He hates that stuff. I printed out and framed a screenshot of his Tinder profile and left it on the kitchen table, along with a piece of dog poop sealed in the frame. I'll keep the photo albums, he can have this. I recorded a video of the entire apartment after packing up my things. I left my keys in the mailbox for the leasing office and emailed them about my departure, including the video of the apartment's condition. I updated my address with USPS, the vet, my hospital, school, work, and even my dog's microchip. I talked to HR to get him off my health insurance, and changed my life insurance beneficiary to my parents. I wish I could name my dog, but that's not an option. I'm also heading to the bank to remove myself from our joint account. Thankfully, our finances have been separate, so I'm not worried about my credit, but I appreciate the advice to freeze it. I logged out of all devices for streaming services, social media, and my work, personal, and school emails. I blocked him on everything: social media, chat rooms, and his phone number. I even made a doctor's appointment for an STD test. Lastly, I'm on my way to the county office to terminate our domestic partnership. It's been an incredibly busy 18 hours, and I've had a lot of support from my friends. I haven't slept much either. Here's what's happened since he arrived. I had already blocked him before he landed. I received numerous texts and calls from his parents and sister, which I didn't see at first. When his sister called, I picked up. The call started off hostile. She accused me of being a crazy ex-girlfriend who couldn't let her brother go. Funny, considering I just packed up and left. She mentioned it had been 4 months and that I needed to move on. I reminded her that we celebrated our 7th anniversary a month ago, and had started planning our wedding. I had no idea he wanted to break up. After a bit of back and forth, I was able to share my side. I mentioned how he had been distant this year, blaming it on their grandparents wanting to spend time with them before they passed away. Turns out, their grandparents have been dead for 2 years. I never met them because my ex claimed they were super racist. His grandpa was a Vietnam War vet, and I'm Southeast Asian. But you can't be racist when you're dead. We ended the call on a more positive note. His sister said it was a lot to take in, and that she felt bad because the girl he cheated on me with was one of her friends. She had introduced them last year when my ex was apparently unhappy with our relationship. They hit it off, and he was supposed to break it off with me, but never found the courage to do so. She was also confused about why he was on Tinder while in a relationship with her friend. I sent her all the Tinder receipts after hanging up. Later that night, I received an email from my ex. To sum it up, yes, he asked me to come to the apartment to talk, but no, he didn't apologize for anything. He ended the email with "I love you." As far as I know, he doesn't know where I am, and I don't think he knows where my friend lives since she just moved. He doesn't seem like the type to go looking, but I guess I didn't really know him after all. We'll keep locks ready and bats near the door, just in case. Writing everything out has been incredibly helpful. Your advice, support, and guidance have empowered me to leave. There were moments when I wanted to stop packing and hoped that when he came home, everything would go back to normal, and the text would just be a distant memory. Your encouragement has helped me realize that nothing good would come from staying. Thank you all again. Edit. I added a link to the original post at the beginning. Edit 2. Sorry for the confusion about the timeline. His parents and sister called me about 2 hours after he landed. I assume it was because he got home and realized the person paying half his rent would no longer be doing so. The dog poop may have contributed to the heightened emotions.